This video, we're going to talk about the deep state wants you silver and gold. Is the government really going to come and confiscate our silver and gold? I get this a lot. There's a lot of information out there. It's just not true. We're going to dive into it, my friends. We also got an update. We finally made the deal with our bullion dealer. I'll let you know what happened with that one. This has been an ongoing trying to bother with him of what is going. A trade deal, we'll let you know. Not so much a trade deal, but we got close to one. Help me out with the thumbs up. That gets out the videos out to more and more people. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway coming up. I'll drop a link in the comment section below. We discuss it a little bit in the video as well. Let's get into it. You know, there's a lot of talk about the deep state, the government, coming to confiscate our gold. Look, there's a couple reasons that's not going to happen. Well, there's more than a couple reasons. Point A, all right, there's not a mass of people that own silver and gold. There's about 1 or 2% of the population that owns any physical silver and gold. That's point being one. It's not like it was in the 1933 where Roosevelt confiscated gold and people turned it in. Okay, we're not in those days. A lot more people owned gold back then. A lot more people trusted the government back then. People don't trust governments today. And it don't matter what side of the aisle that you're on. All right, it don't matter. So there's point A. Point B is states are making their own laws with silver and gold. States are doing the right thing. Now, the best state, in my opinion, that's about to come on board, or they're on board already, is going to be the Missouri. Missouri's got the cleanest bill out of the whole pack, in my opinion. All right, we got states that are making laws about silver and gold. They're not going to come and get our gold, my friends. They're not coming to get our silver. Not going to happen. I tell you how they're going to do it, though. This is, and it's happening right now. It's happening in front of our eyes, but the mass majority of the people just don't see it this way yet. Inflation is taking control. Okay? Prices are higher. Wages have not kept up. Wages have not kept up. I'm going to repeat that. So people are hurting. People are cashing in their silver and gold just to survive right now. What is it there? Because the credit cards are maxed out. That's what they got left. What's going to happen when they got no physical silver and gold left? What is going to happen when we see more job loss? We got to prepare for everything. This is why I've said since day one of this channel, day one, around June 11th or 12th of 2024, I've started this channel. Since day one, I've said cost average your stack. I have not changed that perspective at all. I said keep cost averaging your stack. Buy what you can. Convert as you can. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. We've heard this before. But it's so important to get that information out there once again, because we got a lot of new people on the channel. So you got to bear with me, my friends. The ones that have been with me for a while, you got to bear with me with this, because it's got to be repeated over and over again. Cost average your stack is key. There are troubled times out there. That's how they're going to take your silver and gold away from you. It's raising prices, raising prices, raising prices. Everybody wants their little fingers in the pot. A little bit more from Walmart, a little bit more from Target, a little bit more from this company, a little bit more from that company. A little bit more from your light bill. Maybe the landlord, if you rent, jacks up the rent. Maybe your insurance has jacked up their rates. We know the light bill has gone up. We know the water bills have gone up. We know food has gone up. People are hurting. And wages have not kept up. And that is the truth right there. You know, we see silver and gold prices, you know, staying steady right now, which I predicted this week was probably going to happen. It's going to stay flat this week. And pretty much so far, it's Thursday. But we got one more trading day tomorrow. It's tomorrow going to be a monkey hammer day. It's a wait and see. Look, I urge my friends, I urge you folks, cost average. Don't play the system. Get it on the dips. When you see a little bit of a dip, that may be a buying opportunity right there. Don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, 3 months from now. If you can afford a little bit on that little bit of a dip we're seeing, maybe not so much today, but we had an opportunity earlier this week. Then yesterday, people were coming in to convert on a higher price. Look, I try to, if it's the right price for you at the time, then you got to pull the trigger and do it. All right? I can't tell you when it's right for you. Everybody is going to be different. I don't see anybody coming after our silver and gold. What I can see happening, though, is maybe some of these banks will come online and start taking physical silver and gold and giving you this back. That very well could happen. I could very well see us at the coin shops, different bank cards come out, and it's silver and gold cards, and we start converting that way, you know, electronically. You come in with silver, you come in gold, you got the special card, yeah, we will put it on the card. I can see that happening. And then everybody will know what you did. Everybody will know what you did then. You know, and then we talk about this Bitcoin, meme coin crap. All right? We start talking about this. It's digital. You know, never mind it's just the power going out. What happens if the internet goes out for 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours? You get the picture. Maybe a full day. You don't have access to your Bitcoin, your meme coins, your Ponzi scheme, your stable coins that they want to come out with. Think about this. Digital is not good, my friends. We've always seen this in the system. Banks have troubles. Systems go down. What don't go down is silver and gold. Meaning you can convert without online. You can make a trade with somebody else, and you don't need online to do it. That is the powerful with silver and gold. Don't need power to convert for service and goods. That is key right there. Before I get on to the next story. So let's wrap this story up. I don't think the government's coming to trying to get your silver and gold. They're going to put an order in. I don't think President Trump's going to do that where he says, I'm mandating all silver and gold back. I don't see that day coming, my friends. There are too many states that have made laws already. And maybe the states that don't have laws in place, that could happen. Not saying it can't. But I don't even see the states don't even have the laws. Some of these states, like Washington State, and I feel bad for you all in Washington State, you guys are going to start seeing sales tax at the beginning of the year on your precious metals. If you live in Washington State, this is the time to stock up now. If you got the cash to do it, you don't want to pay the sales tax, you better start stocking up now. You better start stacking now. Especially you live in Washington State's going backwards on this one. All right, that's what's happening, my friends. You know, it's a shame that we're being taxed on silver and gold. It's a shame we're being taxed on real money. You know, we can go down this story too. You go to the bank with a $20 bill and you ask for $1 bills back. And the bank said, well, we're going to take $1 out of that. We're going to take 5% because you want smaller bills. It's the same thing. And why are we taxing real money for? Shameful. Let's go on to the next story. Well, before we do that, too, talk about Pinback's deal of the week. Random peace dollars, my friends. 40 or more. They still had them at $32.50 each. Very good plus condition. Why wouldn't you want some peace dollars in your stack? At a very good price. There are online dealers right now selling calls more than very good grade. They have less than 800, my friends, available right now. If you want them, 40 or more, $32.50 each. Grab them up if you can. Add some silver weight to your stack. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring my channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. Grab up your peace dollars, my friends. I don't make a commission off this. Let's let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. If you want to call me crazy, Coin Shop Chris, they will get a laugh out of it. A few of you guys and girls have always told them that I'm crazy. They know I'm crazy. It's okay. What did we do for the shop today? I reported on our dealer. We've been going back and forth all week long. He accused me early in the week of quarrying the market down here with the 90% silver. If you hear thunder, I apologize. We're just going to let it roll. You got some background noise. Quarrying the market with the 90% silver. I'm like, well, you got the peace dollars. You got the Morgan dollars I want. Let's make a deal. So what we did today was, we came to an agreement today. I'm taking all the extra fines. He's going to pull out all the extra fine coins, or plus, grade, and we're going to buy them for $33.50. We're going to be selling him $500 face of 90% silver and dimes. We're going a nickel over what we paid for them. That's all. We're making a nickel off of each dime. Quarters, we're going to do $500 face for them. We're going to do 13 cents over a quarter that we paid for them. He don't like the price. I don't like the price that I'm getting the Morgan and peace dollars for. But we're going to go ahead and try to sell them for 35 bucks. I called the other people who are on my heels. They don't want to pay that much. We're going to take a chance, see if we can blow them out. If not, we can come down to a little over what we paid for them. These are extra fine coins, so they're probably going to sell. All right? They're probably going to sell. I don't like doing it this way, but I still have regular customers ask me for Morgan and peace dollars. They're going to get what they get. If they want them, they want them. We're going to take a chance. I'm sure they're going to sell. They're selling online about that price. So we're just going to go with it and hope for the best. Sometimes in this system, in this business, you got to take a little bit of a gamble to see where the customers are going to pay up for. And I don't like paying that much. All right, I'm going to be telling, I told my boss, I says, I don't like this. He says, I don't like it either, but we got no choice. We have no choice right now. We're stuck. He's stuck with the Washington silver quarters. He's stuck with the Roosevelt silver dimes. And I got an inventory that I can pull from another customer if I get real low on silver quarters and dimes. I got a couple different people are willing to sell me them when I need them. So you got to make deals. You got to let the customers know. If they got a lot, they don't have to sell it all at once. Play the market. I've said this on this channel before. You've got to play the market when you're selling as well. If you don't need the money right then and there, if you know you need the money for something 6 months ahead of time, play the market. Okay, you can play the market. Sell a little bit, especially if you have your coin shop close to you. That's crucial. If you have a coin shop very close to you, that is crucial to get a relationship built up with your local coin shop. That's crucial. Talk with them, saying you got XYZ. You need to sell, but you don't need to sell all at one time. I want to sell bits and pieces. Let me know when you need something. I got 6 months. I got a year to sell it. Whatever the case may be. Everybody's in a different situation. Some people need to sell quick. I get it. Some people need the money right then and there. I get it. Emergencies happen. Yes. But for the ones that can piecemeal it back out, you piecemeal in when you're buying. When you're converting, right? You piecemeal it. Why not do the same thing when you're doing it the other opposite way? If you got the time and you don't need the money right then and there, all at once, cost average out. That's all I can say. Who knows? Because it could be beneficial, meaning silver's up a little bit more, or gold's up a little bit more, or it could be a whammy and it keeps falling down. It works both ways. I understand it. So you're going to have to make your own decision how to convert when you buy, when you sell. I've got the strong hands right now. I don't need to sell right now. I am looking to use this as a bada situation. If we don't get there, then we don't get there. But you got to plan for it. You got to plan for it. If the crap hits the fan, what are you going to do? You got to plan for everything. You got to plan for the future. And the future with the stablecoin crap does not look very good, my friends. It's all about government control there. Just like this Bitcoin, meme coins. I've seen it so many times. People put money in. Then their account gets hacked. They can track it going in, but they can't track it when it gets hacked. How is that possible? Silver and gold in your possession. You get a couple downfalls. Yes, silver's heavy. Gold's not as heavy. Yes, you can be burglarized. Okay, yes, you can have a house fire. But I tell you one thing. I hope this never happens to anybody. But if you have a house fire, it might get melted to some extent, maybe really melted down. But after everything cools off, you just have a brick of silver and gold. It might be even mixed. Gold and silver does not vanish. You can't destroy it. You can destroy it in the form it's in, the current form, but you can never destroy it. We gotta stop the melt out of our 90% silver. They can melt down all the bars they want. All the other coins they want, really. Rounds. When it comes to, I don't like any melting, but stop melting our 90% silver down. That's where this campaign started, with the 90% silver. Start melting down coins. Let the public have them for the same price you send them to the smelter for. Why is that so difficult for some of these coin shops and pawn shops to understand that? It's not difficult. It's called laziness. They don't want to put out the email because they want to convert it right back into this as fast as they get it in the shop. Let your customers have the deal. Let the customers have the deal of a lifetime. Give them the same deal. This is how we stop the melt. It's simple. We do it. It works. It takes a little bit of extra work of 5, 10, 15 minutes to write an email. That's all it takes. Saying, we're not taking orders over the phone. You come in and you grab it. If it's gone, if you wanted something, how we do with this. You want something, call us up. We put the roll on the side for you. Boom. 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 It makes perfect sense. to do it that way. Sometimes we don't do it. We say walk-in only. We have this, it's walk-in only. We're not taking any phone orders. That's how we do it. It works. It actually works. Emails actually work. But some of these coin shops and pawn shops, they rather throw it in the gosh darn box, put the smelter's address on it, pay shipping, hope it gets there, and wait for 4 or 5 days to get paid out. Where you could sell it the same day at the shop for the same price. No, you might have different inventories in stock. But if someone comes in with a bunch of 90% silver, a bunch of rounds, but you got other rounds, make a different SKU. Make a different SKU, and for this lot only, boom, 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 put the SKU right on the rolls. If it's in rolls. It's easy. That's how we do it at the shop. We try to make it transparent for everybody. We don't note anything down unless it's really, really bad. And even if it is really bad, people come in and say, you got anything going to the smelters? Yeah, we do. Here it is. Oh, some of it's really bad. Oh, yeah, that's why it's going to the smelter. Yeah, it's bad. But some people don't mind that stuff. Some people don't mind worn down coins. Some people don't mind call coins. Okay, fine, silverweight, I get it. So why not take care of the customers, every single customer? I don't care if they come in and spend $5. I don't care if they come in and spend $5,000. I don't care if they come in and spend $50,000. Gotta treat all the customers with the same respect. For one, give all your customers an option to get the best deal possible. That's where we stop the melt, my friends. Help me out with the thumbs up. That gets the video to more and more people. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, my email is always in the description of every single video. Ask away. I'm here to help. Pinbacks is here to help you. Don't forget about the Pinbacks deal of the week. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway. We got over 5 ounces of collectible silver given away. I'll put the link in the video, in the comment section below of this video. You must be subscribed. You must live in the United States. We're going to do the giveaway on August 30th. 30th. August 30th. Which is a week from Saturday. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Trying to get to 7,700 subscribers by the end of the month. We got 117 subscribers left to go. Put in 117. Put in stop the melt. Let's go with this, my friends. Thumbs up. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out.